Have you ever pondered why we trust pieces of paper to hold value? It's a question that may seem outlandish at first, but when you delve deeper, it reveals some fascinating insights about the nature of traditional money. Traditional money, or fiat money as economists call it, has been the cornerstone of our global economy for centuries. But, like every system, it has its limitations. One of the key limitations is the lack of transparency. When you deposit money in a bank, you trust that the institution will keep it safe. But how can you be sure? There's no way for you to track where your money goes or how it's used. This lack of transparency leads to the next limitation, the potential for fraud. Since the transactions are not openly traceable, it opens up the possibility for fraudulent activities. It's like playing a game of hide and seek with your hard-earned money, where you're always the seeker, and the money is exceptionally good at hiding. Moreover, our traditional money system relies heavily on centralized systems. Banks, governments, and financial institutions hold the reins. They control the flow of money, and they can make decisions that directly affect your finances. This centralized control can lead to economic instability and can also be prone to corruption. Lastly, let's talk about the silent monster that devours your money's value over time. Inflation. When a government prints more money, it dilutes the value of the money you hold. It's like adding water to your favorite drink. The more water you add, the less tasty your drink becomes. Similarly, the more money there is in circulation, the less your money can buy. That's inflation, and it's a constant battle for traditional money. If these limitations bother you, then welcome to the world of cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies promise a solution to these limitations. But before we dive into cryptocurrencies, let's understand what they are and how they work. Stay tuned for the next part of this series where we'll unravel the mysteries of cryptocurrency. So what exactly is a cryptocurrency? Well, imagine a type of money that isn't tangible but rather digital or virtual. It isn't controlled by any single entity like a government or central bank, but is instead decentralized, meaning it's managed collectively by the network of people who use it. This, in essence, is what we call cryptocurrency. To break it down, the term cryptocurrency comes from the word cryptography. Cryptography is the practice of securing communication and information in the presence of adversaries or threats. In the case of cryptocurrencies, it's used to secure financial transactions, control the creation of additional units, and verify the transfer of assets. Now you might be thinking, how does this all work? Well, the magic of cryptocurrency lies in its underlying technology, blockchain. This is a type of distributed ledger that records all transactions across a network of computers. It's this technology that ensures the security and integrity of transactions, making it nearly impossible for someone to spend the same coin twice or counterfeit the currency. Okay, let's bring this a bit closer to home. You've probably heard of Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? These are examples of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, created in 2009, is often referred to as the original cryptocurrency. It was designed to be a decentralized currency that could be used for online transactions without the need for a trusted third party like a bank. Ethereum, on the other hand, went a step further by incorporating smart contracts into its platform, allowing for more complex financial transactions. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum aren't just digital money. They represent a fundamental shift in the way we think about money. They challenge the traditional financial system by providing a means of exchange that is decentralized, secure, and often more transparent. Now that we understand what cryptocurrency is, let's dig a bit deeper. At the core of cryptocurrency lies the revolutionary technology called blockchain. Now imagine a ledger. It's a book that keeps a record of all transactions, right? Now imagine that this ledger isn't a book but a digital platform. And instead of being stored in one place, this digital ledger is distributed across a sprawling network of computers worldwide. That's a rough idea of what blockchain technology is. Blockchain technology is like a digital ledger of transactions, but it's not just any ledger. It's a special kind of ledger that's decentralized, meaning it's not controlled by a single entity or institution. Instead, it's spread out across a vast network of computers or nodes, each holding a copy of the entire ledger. Imagine a spreadsheet duplicated thousands of times across a network of computers. This network is designed to regularly update this spreadsheet, and that's exactly what blockchain is. What sets blockchain apart is its transparency, security, and immutability. Transactions recorded on the blockchain are visible to all the nodes in the network, promoting transparency and accountability. And because the ledger is decentralized, it's incredibly difficult for anyone to manipulate the data or hack the system. This decentralization ensures the security of the blockchain. But the real magic of blockchain lies in its immutability, which means once something is recorded on the blockchain, it can't be changed or deleted. This makes blockchain a reliable and tamper-proof record of each and every transaction. So why does this matter for cryptocurrency? Well, when you send or receive cryptocurrency, that transaction is recorded on the blockchain. It's checked and verified by multiple nodes in the network. Once it's verified, it's added to the blockchain as a new block and becomes a permanent, unalterable record. This system is what allows cryptocurrencies to operate without the need for a central authority, like a bank or government. And it's what makes cryptocurrencies secure, transparent, and resistant to fraud. Blockchain is the backbone of cryptocurrencies, offering transparency and security like never before. Why should you care about cryptocurrency? Well, the answer lies in its numerous benefits that are reshaping our financial system. Firstly, cryptocurrencies provide freedom from central banks. Traditional banking systems are controlled by central banks, which can adjust interest rates, print more money, and potentially lead to inflation. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, operate on decentralized systems, allowing us to sidestep these financial gatekeepers. This means you're in complete control of your money. Next, let's talk privacy. In a world where data is the new gold, cryptocurrencies offer a level of privacy that traditional banking systems can't match. Cryptocurrency transactions are encrypted and can be made without personal information attached to the transaction, making them much more private than traditional bank transactions. Another benefit is lower transaction costs. Banks and credit card companies often charge fees for processing transactions. These costs can add up, especially for businesses. Cryptocurrencies, however, typically have lower transaction fees. This is because instead of using a middleman like a bank, cryptocurrencies use a decentralized system which can significantly reduce costs. But perhaps one of the most enticing benefits of cryptocurrencies is the potential for high returns on investments. While it's important to note that investing in cryptocurrencies comes with its own set of risks, the reality is that many people have seen substantial returns on their investments. For instance, if you had invested just $100 in Bitcoin back in 2011, today, that investment would be worth millions. To sum up, cryptocurrencies offer a whole host of benefits, from freedom from central banks and increased privacy, to lower transaction fees, and the potential for substantial returns on investments. It's a brave new world out there, and cryptocurrencies are leading the charge, offering a fresh, innovative approach to how we handle money. Cryptocurrencies offer a new way to manage and invest your money. And who knows? Maybe the next big thing in finance isn't a thing at all. It's a coin, a digital one at that. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows in the world of cryptocurrency. While the digital currency landscape presents a wealth of opportunities, it's also fraught with risks. One of the most prominent is volatility. Cryptocurrency prices can swing wildly from day to day, even hour to hour. One moment, you could be riding high on a Bitcoin boom. The next, you might be reeling from a sudden plunge. Equally concerning is the lack of regulation. Unlike traditional currencies, cryptocurrencies aren't governed by a central authority such as a government or a central bank. This means that if something goes wrong, there's no safety net. There's no Federal Reserve to step in and stabilize the market. And then there's the risk of hacking. Cryptocurrencies live in the digital realm, making them susceptible to cyber attacks. We've seen instances where hackers have made off with millions, leaving investors high and dry. Still, despite these risks, the potential of cryptocurrencies is vast. They could revolutionize not just our financial systems, but also other industries. In the future, we could see blockchain technology being used in everything from supply chain management to voting systems. It could make processes more transparent, efficient, and secure. And as for cryptocurrencies themselves, they could become a standard means of transaction in our daily lives. Imagine a world where instead of carrying around a wallet full of cards and cash, all you need is your smartphone. You could pay for your morning coffee with Bitcoin, send remittances to family overseas with Ethereum, or even buy a house with Litecoin. And this is just scratching the surface. The possibilities are endless, and we're only just beginning to explore them. Yes, there are risks. Yes, there will be challenges. But the potential rewards, they're astronomical. So while the road ahead might be rocky, the future of cryptocurrency is bright. We're on the cusp of a financial revolution, and cryptocurrencies are leading the charge. Cryptocurrencies may have their risks, but their potential to transform our financial systems is undeniable.